Tunes. Tunes.
And brews.
And brews.
With dudes.
With dudes.
Listen to tunes.
Listen to tunes.
Drinking some brews.
Drinking some brews.
With dudes.
We're dudes.
Listen to tunes.
Listening to tunes.
And drinking some brews.
And drinking some brews.
Let's see here. Harlow Santana here, Deuce Tunes and Brews with
Josh Froman here.
Deuce Tunes and Brews.
Deuce Tunes and Brews, of course.
Yeah, we're affiliated.
WDTB.
That's right, WD Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
We're in the car right now on our way to Square Cat Vinyl.
We're gonna go see honorary dude Johnny Ping.
That's right.
Johnny Pinguini.
Johnny Pinguini.
Hey, he's our favorite Italian Indianapolis native.
Yeah.
We love it, the Johnny.
But there's a group of Midwest Contrabands playing up there tonight, and we figured it's about time we go see what they're all about.
Yeah, I mean, we've had him on the show. We've been friends with him for years.
He just did a bunch of work on my guitar.
Oh, yeah, speak of that. Well, go on. Let's talk about Ping's music.
Adjusted some stuff, and she plays like a dream.
It sounds good, you know, and I've always envied that guitar, even when it was in shambles, so you still put it.
Yes, it was. I was ready to burn it.
Yeah, we actually burnt one of your guitars years ago. What kind of guitar was that?
I honestly don't even remember.
Did it even have a brand name? Was it one of those?
Oh, I think that was some piece of shit I got from Goodwill.
I loved that. That was such a fun...
The neck broke from the body, so I just put some wood screws in it.
Oh, nice.
It was never the same.
It was never the same. No Tone after that. Tony's out. He's gone.
It wasn't even good for slide work. I mean, It was just bad.
Oh man, that's rough. It did. It was great kindling for a fire, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it burned pretty good.
I think that I actually got some black lung because of it.
Could have been.
Probably from the finish.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You know, I've inhaled a lot of plywood glue in my life.
Have you tried the new nacho fries over there?
Oh my God, they got the new the snake bite ones or whatever.
It's like just covered in jalapeno juice and shit.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, hello. So this is what the city life is like, huh? So beautiful.
The shoes. Yeah, free shoes.
Ooh. It's a nice looking place. I went there the other day for some coffee, and the guy's like, "Hey, there's a show going on, but you just come on in." And I was like, "Oh, well, this guy's pretty nice."
That's cool.
I didn't go in though.
Okay.
That was kind of rude.
Well, should we jaywalk or like cross legally?
Let's do both. We were gonna jaywalk, but we just decided to keep things legal.
Yeah, a little bit.
So that's what we're doing. We're gonna cross at the intersection. Suggested by Harlow's here. He actually is a chronic jaywalker.
Hey, legal beagle man.
And I think, you actually served like 2 weeks once. Like you had to do like 2 weeks of community service?
Yeah, I actually did in real life.
Yeah, damn, dude. Where was that at?
At the Grand Prix in Greenwood. It was the little kids' go-kart race.
Well, wait, I had to do something on the go-kart race.
Really?
Oh my God.
I cleaned up.
Oh, dude, are you serious?
Yeah, I cleaned up and did
Oh
stuff.
man, there's like hay bales you had to throw out and put tires on the posts and shit.
No, I didn't set up for it. I just cleaned up while it was going on.
Oh, dude. Oh, you just had to do like the the concessions cleanups and shit.
No, like I walked the track and picked up shit. I cleaned up after slobs.
What's the worst thing you would pick up at something like that?
Styrofoam cup.
Oh man, we love styrofoam cups here at DTB though. They're disposable, but they last forever.
Yes, more things should be made of styrofoam cups.
Including battleships.
And the love of a good woman.
No, I'm going after you. I'm not going out by myself.
You work out here and you just go right on out to the car. You're behind the locked door.
No, I'll just.
All right, we're here at Square Cat. Now, what'd you get there? Is it an India Pale Ale?
Full Ride IPA.
Nice. I ended up getting this breakfast stout here. It's a double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout.
pretty good.
I love stouts. You know that. You pretty happy?
Pretty happy.
You want to do the old swappy?
We'll do the old swap. We'll taste it.
Hey, that is hoppy, but that's not very bitter.
It's pretty chocolatey, and that's pretty nice.
All right, the dudes agree. This is good. Well, here at Square Cat Vinyl.
That's right. Fountain Square.
First time I've been here. First time you've been here?
First time I've been here.
What's your? They gave us this cute little stamp here on our hands. It's not Square Cat, but
We'll add a photo later.
we'll show that later.
Maybe.
Yeah, in post.
It's good.
That's a good looking label too. It kind of have like a Partridge Family kind of look.
Kind of.
I like that simple design.
I like the concrete countertop.
Everything's nice here. Ooh, yeah. If your countertop can't take your teeth out, then what's it worth, you know? Because you're going to drop plates on it. You're going to throw plates at it when you're angry. That's just life, you know? Throwing plates.
We're outside smoking and vaping now. These kids are on the digitals. I'm on the analogs.
Yeah, I'm on the, I'm like digital, like when you take a picture or something. You didn't actually input it into the device, you just took a picture of it.
You done lost me.
You know, it's like a text file, but you didn't type it in.
No.
It's just a photograph, so that
Okay.
people are still confused by it later in the future.
So you're just a Nickelback song.
Look at this photograph.
I liked them. I liked them a
My
lot.
girlfriend knows the drummer.
The drummer was solid.
Yeah,
Oh, goodness,
she was
yeah.
solid.
The drummer was great.
I was watching her the whole time.
Yeah, that's why we're here tonight, because my girlfriend knows
Her and the bass player. Oh man.
Yeah,
Rhythm
the bass
section.
player.
Oh
They didn't
yeah.
even sweat.
The
They were
only man in
totally-
here taller than you.
No, I slapped the bass player's shoulder and said good job, and yeah, my hand was wet.
Okay.
He broke a
Well,
sweat.
he kept his composure quite well. I didn't notice it.
Not bad. They did a good job.
Hey, there you are.
We're doing a video.
We're just doing a video for fun.
For fun.
We're
This
making
is
this.
Jackie.
This is gonna be a special on CBS.
Is it?
Yes.
CBS Fox.
It's gonna be hosted by Rob Lowe.
Make sure it's the CBS. What is it? Dateline. And
John
I'm
Quinones
pretty
is in
sure-
the back waiting.
I'm pretty sure one of us is either a rapist or a murderer.
Or we're gonna do something really nice.
Hey, you know what?
Was that a confession?
The thing is about CBS is I got a bone to pick with CBS. You got that paid service. I want to watch the new Twilight Zone, and I can't. And I guess Star Trek's on there too.
There's a new Twilight Zone.
Yeah, it's got old dude from Key and Peele.
We're gonna leave you guys hanging. All right, so Midwest Contraband is getting ready to go up here. We're taking a little bit of footage here for fun, and so we got Johnny Ping right there, and his wife right there, and then this drummer guy, and this guy playing bass and synthesizer thing here.
Favorite, I like that guy.
I like this guy. I like that guy. Don't know that guy. And she seems cool. So we're going to hang out and see what they're all about. Midwest Contraband, Deuce, Tunes, and Brews. WDTB. All right, Johnny Ping is talking about what's about to happen.
Give it about 2 minutes and it's going to change. So we got a whole bunch of stuff, right, Steve? Spoiler alert.
Yeah, Steve.
Couple scared.
Do it, Steve.
We're chef for life.
Whoops.
We're over here with the Square Cat Vinyl. If you get over here, you can have some booze, you can have some coffee, and you can have some Midwest Contraband.
All right, time for a beer. Nope.
drinking water. We've already had espresso and some beers, and we're gonna have some more of that Midwest Contraband. They're gonna do an encore.
Troubles piled onto the floor.
All right, Harlow Santana and Josh Froman here walking. We just left the Square Cat Vinyl.
Square Cat Vinyl, they actually let me walk out with my beverage.
It's water.
It's water. You know,
We're trying to impress people.
Harlow's has been coming at me for years saying, ooh, you're hydrated with water. You know what? He's right. I am.
That's not entirely true. I could give a shit less if he's hydrated. He's a grown man. He can dehydrate if he wants. He can rehydrate. I don't care.
Yeah, well, then stop hitting me with them bags of saline solution in my veins.
I have never done that once. These are false allegations.
I'm always waking up with IVs in my fucking veins when I'm staying at Harlow's place.
That's because you fall asleep in the bushes.
And he doesn't want to take me to the hospital because he's afraid that they're gonna press charges.
He doesn't have insurance. I'm not paying for that shit. I ain't signing no paper. My daddy told me, don't sign no papers. Don't sign no papers.
And but yet I have to sign a contract every time I sleep on his couch.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Thanks.
All right, lights are low because that's how we look good.
Always good looking in the low light. I also like the black light because you look tan.
Yeah, a little bit. We just finished our evening here. We went over to Kuma's Corner and had burgers.
Oh man, what did you have?
I had the Mastodon. It was good.
Oh, it looked good. And I had the Neurosis.
It was probably the best burger I ever had.
How did you get it cooked?
Oh, medium.
I also got my medium.
Medium. Yours is a little more medium than mine, which I was fine.
I was absolutely fine with that. Wow. I actually wouldn't go more rare than that.
No, it was good.
Medium's good.
I couldn't eat the whole thing. In fact, I got some here to take home.
And I got some in the back there also to take home.
So if we crash this vehicle into a forest, we'll have rations for about a day.
And I think it's survival food.
Right.
There's enough protein for at least 3 days.
But it was a good night. We saw No Pit Cherries and Midwest Contraband. They played their new album material.
Couple skate.
It's a concept record about a skating rink.
It was pretty damn good.
It was really good. It's all over the place. If you like obscure genre, then it's probably up your alley.
You like rock and roll? You like a little funky?
You like a funky rock and roll. There's a little bit of hard rock, some metal influence.
It worked well for people drinking both beer and coffee.
And coffee.
And we were doing both.
We were doing both. It was a good night. So, I guess that's going to be the end of this special, this episode we're going to slap together. What are we going to call this one?
We're going to call this Couple Skate.
Couple Skate. DTB presents Couple Skate. Go Fountain Square, hit up a show and eat a burger.
Square Cat Vinyl, Kuma's Burgers. Oh man, Fountain Square was rocking tonight.
DTB, Indianapolis, out.
Oh, hey, if you're like me, you're tired of meeting women at the bowling alley for drinks and then pretending you forgot your wallet the old-fashioned way. Well, it's a new way to do it. Stick around.
Picture, I was thinking you should put like some kind of border up here, like maybe farmhouses with bumblebees or something.
Oh my goodness, bumblebees, that would really pull the room together,
But you could find some plates that match it.
Now, are borders still real popular in rooms outside of kids that are like 8?
Probably not since like the mid-90s.
Oh, man.
Oh, hey.
Hey! Just a couple of dudes hanging out in the living room, drinking some brews.
Drinking some brews and
listening to some tunes.
Yeah.
And what do we got on the dial tonight?
We're listening to some Midwest Contraband.
That's the band that was in the video.
It is. So we that was the first we'd heard of them. So we Googled them after the premiere just ended and found the Bandcamp, and now we're listening to some of the stuff.
Yeah, because we were just watching that live episode of Doppelgangers, Tunes and Brews.
Yeah.
Because those guys, Has Been and Write Off, those are my two favorite characters. But it's glad to be back,
Yeah.
It's good. It was a nice night in Fountain Square.
It was a nice night in Fountain Square. One of the best burgers I ever had, as I mentioned in the premiere.
Oh, yeah, Kuma's Burgers. I've been meaning to go there for about 3 years since I came here.
Yeah, I went there back in the day and was like, I need to eat here. So I didn't eat there when I went there the first time.
Yeah, you just went in there to use the pisser.
Yep, use the
were
pisser.
A non-paying customer.
Non-paying customer. Well, when you have a 4-year-old or 3-year-old with you, and you say, can he use your bathroom? They usually just let you go.
Yeah, I think that's usually that's how you win those arguments.
Right.
Sometimes I'll just grab a kid real quick so I can use the public restroom. Because,
You probably shouldn't do that.
I return them. Sometimes better than when I've gotten them.
Anyway, so tonight, pardon me, we've gone back to one of our favorites here, Miller High Life in a bottle. It is the champagne of beers.
It is the champagne of my heart.
This one is good for 2 more months, but I'm drinking it.
You're drinking it? It's good. I actually had a beer mosa this morning because it's my day off.
That sounds nice.
I get one of those a week. And this morning, typically what's a beer mosa? It's beer.
It's beer and orange juice.
Beer and orange juice. Well, I had the pineapple orange juice.
That sounds lovely.
And I'm thinking, it could go one of 2 ways.
Yeah.
And it went the way I wanted to.
Very nice.
It was
very
right
nice.
down Pleasure Street on my tongue. It was
very nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Very nice.
And we talk a lot about food. We talk a lot about drinks. We just recently reviewed the orange vanilla Coca-Cola.
Yes, we did.
We had opposing views on that.
Opposing views.
Not so opposing, though. I didn't think it had much of an orange. What are you trying to sell me, Coke?
Right.
There's no orange in this. It's not like everybody's like, it's like a dreamsicle. And if they jump straight to dreamsicle,
Right.
You're like, oh, shoot.
It's more like, let's say you're having like an orange Tootsie Pop and you're drinking a vanilla Coke.
Yeah, but orange Tootsie Pop's got an orange flavor.
Right.
You're saying you're diluting it down.
I'm saying that the orange flavor is just super thin. And
It's nothing. It's nothing. And you actually had given me one of those orange Cokes. Now, did you give me the orange Coke or did you give me the raspberry?
I gave you the peach Coke.
See, neither of the ones I said. That's good.
And it was really good.
It was actually really good. It was subtle. It was like a peach tea almost.
Yeah.
If you can use the Coca-Cola flavor and then add in some fruity tastiness, it can work well. What's your favorite tea? Fruit tea.
Peach tea.
So it worked out nicely. Yeah, it was your favorite of the Cokes.
Right.
Yeah. How was the orange one?
There wasn't an orange one.
So
it was
I made
raspberry.
that up. Who are you?
Who are you?
Because
trying to ask me about fictitious Coca-Colas.
I'm Arlo Santana.
Whoa.
Hey, hey. No, for real though. Did you not post about an orange flavored soda, Coca-Cola?
Well, the new one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll let this.
The one that
ride.
didn't exist until recently.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think it'll last?
No.
It's definitely not a Baja Blast.
I wouldn't print up 5,000 different names on those labels.
Josh Froman here, and I'm going to try this new orange vanilla Coca-Cola. It's the orange vanilla Coca-Cola, and it's the new hot topic. Everyone's talking about it. It looks like regular Coke. It smells orangey. Pretty good. It's like a vanilla Coke, just it's like it cuts out any of the aftertaste. It's like a good vanilla Coke.
Oh, hello. Arlo Santana here at Deuce Tunes and Brews. My colleague's been talking up a storm about this orange vanilla Coca-Cola, making it sound all sexy and nice. Well,
Let's get the real word on this.
All right. Well, here she is. Orange vanilla Coca-Cola and a can. We're going to crack this bad boy open. I'm going to tell you what it really tastes like. All right, here it is. Oh, that's like a butthole.
Yeah, that's not even gonna get the name treatment. That's pretty rough.
Right.
Did Diet Coke ever get that treatment?
Probably. It's one of their main silver Diet Coke and regular Coke.
I admit I like a Diet Coke, but for a different reason than I like Coke.
I drank Diet Coke for a while.
I like that like misty, bubbly Christmas of it. It's like it's a different type of experience than a
Right.
Coca-Cola.
Something about the artificial sweetener, though, actually makes me hungry when I drink one.
I think it's the speed effect that you get from it or something.
Could be.
I'm not sure. But now that we're on this tangent, let's go back to the idea of the Taco Bell fries that we mentioned in the episode.
Oh, yes.
I've had that in the back of my brain, one of my 7 thoughts for about 3 days.
Okay.
I went to Taco Bell. I'm excited. I'm thinking about this new episode we're premiering on Sunday. I'm talking to my kids about it. Like, Dan, we get it. And I'm like, all right, kids, you know what? I've upset you by constantly talking about this. Let's go get some fries from Taco Bell. And we go there, and the guy goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We just quit serving those."
It's a shame, but it's not, because they weren't that great.
You didn't like them?
They were like the orange vanilla Coke of taco place French fries.
Taco place French fries. You know, more taco places need French fries. If you do your taco place right. I'm not necessarily saying the Taco Bell. But like there's this place out west called Taco John's.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
No.
Well, they have it's kind of a run-of-the-mill corporate place, you know, but they claim they're Tex-Mex. I don't know what that means. I think corn gets involved somehow.
Ooh.
I think that's how Tex-Mex
I do like
works.
corn.
I do like corn and black beans together. It's a nice combo.
It is a nice combo.
But their side item is tater tots.
A taco place?
Yeah. Taco John's. You get a taco. You're like, oh, I want 2 chicken tacos, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, okay, and here's your customary tater tots.
I'd go
like,
there.
This place is great.
Right.
And that was the coolest. I think I was in Kansas.
Anyways. So what else have we been up to? What's been going on? The Random Band Challenge.
Random Band Challenge. That's a big one.
This is our first time really speaking publicly about it.
This is the first time we've talked about it live. Now, we've discussed it in a Piece Together episode. I took what we had, Carlos and I had started in the very beginning. We talked about collecting documents, video evidence.
There you go.
of what was going down with this Random Band Challenge. But we actually learned about the Random Band Challenge through Chris Wolf.
Chris Wolf, yes.
And Chris Wolf had told us about it. It seemed pretty interesting. You know, it sounded pretty cool. And then we signed up thinking, whatever. You know, we find out 48 other people had signed up. And they'd split all 50 of us up amongst 10 bands, 5 each band.
Yeah. And it was completely random. Just,
Completely random.
5 singers, or here's 3 guitarists and 2 singers.
And in your case, you got paired up with a lot of guitarists
3
and
guitarists
singers.
and 2 singers.
No drummer.
No drummer. So I ended up playing the drums.
And you're pretty good.
I did okay.
You're a humble guy.
I did okay. I can keep a beat. I can't do anything flashy.
I was pretty happy with what I saw. You know, I liked it.
I like to play.
I, on the other hand, was also part of a band, and then I actually had to cut from the band because of stylistic differences to some degree, but a lot of it was work and just life.
Right.
But Josh Froman here, and I'm doing this Random Band Challenge thing that you may have heard Harlos and I speaking of. They had 50 people sign up, and then they had a drawing. I'm in band number 8, and Harlos is in band number 9.
So as I had mentioned before, guitars and basses are my specialty. But for this situation, we got 3 guitarists and 2 singers. So what is it that I'll be doing for this Random Band Challenge? I'll be playing the drums.
Too much stylization in every instrument, including the vocal instrument, clashes. Like it's like competing with each other. So that's why I was thinking it's really long.
Hey, Harlow Santana here, Deuce Tunes and Brews. Just left the second band practice, and it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. It was pretty productive. I gotta say, it felt nice to shake off the scaries and just do this thing. We got about 3 songs started. Got good bites on them. I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Originally, I was a little bit bitter that I was in the drumming position. But now I kind of enjoy it because everyone else is kind of, putting in the synths and doing the jobs. And I don't really have to worry about doing any composing or writing. I just got to throw out some suggestions and keep a beat.
I have yet to film the band, and tonight I think will be the night. I'm currently pre-gaming, and I am not wearing pants. Here, the pants on. Yeah, it's good. Here. Oh yeah, a selfie stick. That'll be good for documenting stuff. All right. Last time we just had our cell phones. This time I'm gonna bring the microphone. Also decided it's probably a good idea to go ahead and bring the laptop and all my other equipment here. This pedal's been giving me some grief, but for this particular band, I may or may not need fuzz. Actually on the road to episode to band practice number 2. Damn, I've been doing that podcast for so long. Stones and Bros.
The chorus part's still the same. I'm just saying, like how in your verse part you have the 3 passes of the ending on the minor.
Yep.
And when you go back, when we go in from the verse part, so A, going into the half part of the bridge or the special part, going back into the.
Can we call this my special part?
Leaving band practice, and I gotta say I'm pretty pleased with the way things went. We worked out 3 songs and possibly a 4th song, so you can't say too many bad things about that on the second practice. I gotta say, when I signed up for this random band challenge, I had no idea it would be so challenging. I tried my best, and with work and my home life and my mental health, I'm just not gonna be able to do it.
I'm gonna have to quit the band.
But we got together Saturday. I took a bunch of cold medicine, and we got a pretty good bite on one of the songs. Good bite. Stuff's being productive. Got together again tonight to work on song number 3 at my place. And although productive, and very productive actually, it's got some structure and some mapping. Song number 3 I kind of don't like. When we first got the idea, it was fun. It was kind of like a disco beat. I liked it a lot. But then we ended up having to change the entire key of it. And, sometimes when you change the key, it changes the whole feel. And so it's completely different now, but it's kind of the same. But I don't know. I'm not very fond of it. I feel it's too busy.
Like, you still come in where you're supposed to, but I keep singing. I don't just stop singing it.
But I came in here, so if you're taking that out, I won't come in there anymore.
But you should come in.
Yeah, but I'll have to come in a different place. If you're taking this part out, I have to come in this place.
Getting to be a little more working together, learning each and everybody's styles, I guess, and really working on it and playing with it. Tonight's song, we worked on song 3, which originally started a couple weeks ago, was like a rockabilly / disco beat, and I really liked it. Me and my buddy Nate here, we're getting ready to go inside the show.
We actually purchased our tickets, and then I was wearing sunglasses, and that seemed pretty douchey. Was it douchey, Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I couldn't see anything. I was gonna play the blind guy, but it wasn't very fun. Not like I thought it was gonna be. For any of the blind people out there, you're really living the tough life. I don't get how you do it. And I've seen you guys cross the street and stuff. That's like busy streets that I don't even cross. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're going in here. It's the Hi-Fi. Nate's not been in there since the remodel. I think they remodeled it back in...
about 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, about 2-3 years ago. I'd seen Electric 6 here.
Nice.
The year that it was the old way, and then the next year I saw him again, and it was the new remodel. So it's interesting to see him in the same place with a different stage.
Right. Totally different acoustics as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. And now it's more like clubbish. It used to be more like almost like a punk club.
Right.
You know, but it's both ways. It's still pretty cool. And we're here with the, what is the band? The Dashing Wankers? The Dashing Wankers. The Dashing. Beautiful fucking name. We're here at the Random Band Challenge, and they're gonna It's in between the first band and to the second band. The first band was pretty good. What do you think?
It's pretty exciting. A lot of different genres they kind of covered.
The Dashing Wankers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool name. I like that. It's kind of British, but it's modern. Modern British.
As much as wanking can be.
As much as it can be. This next band, for those who aren't aware, I was in this challenge, and I had to quit because things got crazy. So this is the band that continued without us. Challenge, and Holly's band's about to play. Now I'm here with Nate. You can hardly see us because I can barely figure out how to make it brighter on my phone.
He can't.
And I asked Nate to help me, but you know, he's just broing out. But it really is my fault.
You got yourself nothing but a love for sin. Nothing to you but ever run. Oh, you'll bring this special. Nothing to me but ever special. I lose his friend.
out there on the drum?
No.
Yeah, it's him.
No.
Well, we're gonna watch his band, and we'll be back right after this.
Right.
But I still gave them my support and tried to put them together a little video and stuff. They did pretty well with what they had, you know, pretty well. Did you just crack that brew?
I did crack that brew.
I'm gonna crack my brew.
Crack that brew.
Bro.
So, the weather's finally getting better here in central Indiana, thank goodness.
Oh, my God.
I've been enjoying every minute of it, taking advantage of the sunshine and the not cold.
You got that glorious backyard.
I'm cleaning up the backyard, getting things ready for the spring, the so-called spring we're having.
Yeah, it's an in and out. It's like you take what you can get from it.
Right.
We did have 2 really good sunny days.
2 nice sunny days.
In a back-to-back. No complaints.
It was
there.
like a nice day matinee.
Nice day matinee. Yeah, I love that. So then you've been doing a lot of fires in your yard.
Oh yeah, I love doing fires.
That's my ultimate favorite.
Burning brush and walnuts and just cleaning up the place and sitting around the fire.
I love that.
It's the easiest way to get rid of a bunch of sticks.
Yeah, and listen to a bunch of sticks.
Oh, dude. Paradise Theater would be sweet listening to while at a campfire.
The crackling of the limbs.
And Tommy Shaw's voice.
Oh, did we just write a new creed?
A new creed? Maybe.
Well, that's great, you know?
Hmm.
The crackling of sticks and Tommy Shaw's voice. By gum,
that sounds like a nice
Saturday night.
That does.
I like that.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just coming back to do this thing for a little bit after not being here around for a little bit because things are slowing down a little bit. Unless where they are picking up a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like the spring, you know? Sometimes it's happening, sometimes it ain't.
That's true.
And with us dudes, we're just regular people, and we get around the city sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm glad when we do. Actually, we get around the city so infrequently that when we do, I enjoy it immensely.
It's very nice.
I'm still riding on high from the Fountain Square night.
Yeah, it was a pretty good night.
That was a good one, you know?
I don't got to go out for like 3 more months now. That's good.
Yeah, good. That's all I needed. It was dessert and dinner.
Stay home and watch some Hulu.
Oh, Hulu. Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. That's the hot topic.
I've been streaming. I haven't had cable in like 10 years.
Streaming and Hulu's not too bad with the commercials. They're just modest enough to where I'm like, I'm kind of glad they do it because it's like, to my kids, I'm like, now you got to deal with it.
Oh, I actually broke down the time of a standard evening sitcom on Hulu because it always says like 22 minutes for the length. But the commercials add to it, of course.
So they added into the extra time.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
When it says like 22 minutes, it came out to like 27 minutes.
That's a 30-minute episode. That's how they would do it when we were kids. And then it was really shocking to me once DVDs hit, because once DVDs became a thing, you saw the actual run time of the episode.
Right.
21, 22 minutes.
Right.
And you're like, oh my goodness.
Like, okay, this is a 22-minute show. 36-second intro. Then it played the show for almost 8 minutes. Then a minute and a half of break. Then almost 5 minutes. Then another minute and a half of break. Then almost 6 minutes. So it's like 8, 5, and 6.
And 90 seconds is pretty modest for a streaming deal. I mean, considering it's like, what, $6 a month now?
It is. The Hulu is.
Hulu went down in price. How often
Amazon's
does that
going
happen?
up again.
Yeah. So you get what you pay for, though. I mean, I actually am a YouTube premium guy. I know I don't know how common that is, but I do pay my dues and I get no commercials. So every once in a while, I'll switch to the dudes YouTube, which isn't,
Mm-hmm.
and I go to do the simplest thing, like turn my phone off while I'm listening to something. It cuts it. I'm like, damn, because I don't get that's one of the features of the premium is you can turn off your device, because I use it a lot for like it's my Spotify page.
Right.
Or my self-help method. I use, whatever. I love YouTube because of that. YouTube, I still think, is one of the greatest platforms in terms of anything.
Right.
You know, how many things have you learned to do on YouTube?
A lot.
A lot. You
A
know,
friggin' lot.
Anything from I'm kind of curious about how to burn wood, or you know how the wood burning.
Wood burning, yeah,
carving deal,
yeah.
You know? To I've never changed a baby's diaper before. You know.
Well, I don't know how to play that one little lick in Love Is a Battlefield.
Ooh, speak of which, I got something pretty awesome I want to show you.
Okay, well, Josh is going off screen now to grab something that he claims he would like to show me. Let's all sit here and wait until he comes back to see what this object is. We are again listening to the musical stylings of Midwest Contraband from their SoundCloud. Is that what it is? BandHub, SoundCloud?
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
Now, do you think FDR would be FDR or Teddy in a fight?
Teddy. But my brother's really into Teddy Roosevelt and like learning about him and reading about him. And I was at Goodwill a while back and I found a book about Teddy Roosevelt. But it was like the opposite perspective of Roosevelt through history. It was about how he was such an asshole.
Whoa!
So I bought it and I sent it to my brother because I thought it was hilarious.
What's the response? What's your...
He hasn't got. He'll get it Monday.
Oh man, does he still look like a fat Rick Moranis?
He's got a beard going. He keeps making fun of my stash.
He's just jealous.
I know it.
Which is funny because I bet he could grow the exact same mustache.
Probably.
But I mean, what are subtle differences?
Me and my brother, I've got a rounder face. I think his is more square. Like I feel like my face is longer.
Isn't that? Yeah, genetics are interesting like that.
Right.
You're kind of a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
Do you think clones would be the same way? Just variations of the exact same thing. Like it's pretty much the same thing, but
I mean, it'd be like manufacturing. Like you got a machine that makes.
It's a good point.
You got a machine that makes 10,000 slices of American cheese the exact same way per minute. Think
How
about
different
it.
is processed cheese? I think that's a bad example.
Hey, it's not a bad example.
That's the worst example ever.
No, it's just
the most.
It's the simplest. Thing. It's the simplest, dumbest answer to that question.
Maybe like Furbies. You know, like
exactly.
Toasters.
I'm just saying, manufacturing in general can reproduce the exact same thing over and over and over and over.
It's a copy of a copy of a copy.
Right.
And I know, I like that. That's pretty good.
If you get a piece of shit because it was made on a Monday or a Friday, you want a Wednesday guitar.
You want the Wednesday orders. Where it's like, okay, maybe Rhonda has Wednesday, Thursdays off.
Right.
Which is weird because she's been with the company for 17 years.
And she's dating Scott.
It's Scott over there
who's 10 years younger.
That dude's doing inbound stuff.
He still drives a freaking Mazda Miata. And it's mint, people. He got it from his grandmother.
Oh, shoot. And she got it for a grocery getter. But she was a country girl. So, going to the grocery store back then was
like... And she'd just go down the country roads buzzing down 85 miles an hour, all excited.
In a Mazda Miata.
Hey, that was her one embellishment a week. Her
vroom, vroom, Grandma.
That's right, kids.
What did I get off screen for a moment?
Oh, yeah. What was that?
Yourself?
What is that?
Yourself? Insert graphic. Well, my friends, my father brought this to me this evening.
Camera's right there, dude.
Oh, yeah. My father brought this to me.
I just broke the fourth wall, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm new to this, and I had a beer, which made my... And, so this is an ocarina.
An ocarina? What are you, a freaking Mayan?
Well, this is actually based
Olmec?
off of... you can see it here. There's the deal there. It's actually got a cool stand for it, too. It's a hand, which is pretty cool.
That's interesting.
You might want to get a little... Oh, the light's hitting it.
Oh, it even has freaking ocarina tablature, basically.
And if you look, it's pretty similar to the one that the Link plays in Zelda from Ocarina
If you
of Time.
play it, do you win?
I'm going to open portals, bro. So you got these down here.
Dude, do you know my heart will go on?
Oh.
Oh, what about the beginning of Sledgehammer? Right. That's pretty good, dude. You're getting better at that.
So yeah. This is the Ocarina of Time.
Bum 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 bum.
And it matches my wallet pretty well, except for this is my Zelda memorabilia that I'm holding on to. It's just coincidental.
I got a new wallet the other day. You know what really grinds my gears? New wallets.
Oh, you're breaking them in.
Oh man.
And it's like the hoarding effect of a wallet is
Right.
interesting in general, you know?
Right.
So-
One of the first things that bonded us was an evening we spent seeing what was in our wallets and comparing.
Are we talking that tonight?
Why not? It's always in my pocket.
This is a song from the Stealing Time from Your Mind, and I thought you guys might like it. It's called The Dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And if you're not familiar, this song is about local events that happened here locally. To be redundant.
Good point. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
good place for local events.
There was an incident. It's like this. Everyone's a robber. Sometime or another, stealing time from your mind right now. It's true. Just wait and see. Running from what's running, trying to say something like a little piece of your sanity. And the dude was just like me. Some people get a smile from the recall of a life, but that's a song that I no longer sing. And the dude was just like me. Living for a minute, taking down interception, everybody's something to with poetry. And the dude was just like me. Oh, you dudes, you're just like me. Love the black that at the elm. You don't know nobody fell cause I cashed out and left that scene. And the dude was just like me. He had it every day, the song cuts to see the way from the township to the big cities. On the dudes, you're just like me. Where you calling all the cards, someone sounding big alarm, put an end to this mystery. Oh, you do, you're just like me. Well, Paul was a rocker till a bullet put a stop to all the future songs that he would sing. And the dude was just like me. Oh, you dudes, you're just like me. I don't. Sometime or another, I'm stealing time from your mind right now. It's the truth, just wait and see. Where you're running, always running, trying to say something like a little piece of your sanity. And the dude was just like me. All you dudes are just like me. La-dum, la-da-dum.
Point something out to Carlos.
What's that?
Carlos, there's a shadow on that wall that looks like Abraham Lincoln stretching his legs.
Abraham Lincoln?
He's looking to the right. He's got his mouth is agape. He's stretching his hamstrings.
I think I see it. Like he's slouched.
Yeah.
His arms are like at the back.
Yeah, he's like
and
doing
his
this
feet are
thing. He's
dangling.
like, yeah, and he's doing a thing where he's like stretching.
Yeah, I can see that.
If it's not his mouth agape, it's his beard coming down.
I can see
For the people at home, we will add this in post.
Like he's like doing the Captain Morgan stance on an old
Yeah.
transmission.
My brain went there instantly. I saw like a hat, and then I came down. I'm like, he's doing a lunge. That's what I'm talking about.
That's movie magic, people.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm kind of interested in that art. Have you seen that my cover photo on my Facebook? I know it sounds strange to ask your best friend.
Yeah, I think
You
I've
should know.
seen it. Yeah.
I need it. As I'm asking you that, I don't know your cover photo.
I stole the photo you took of me pointing at the styrofoam cup.
That's your profile. What's your cover?
Oh, my cover. That's me and my family in the backyard.
I do remember it now. It's funny when you think about that though. Like I can tell you when a friend's changed the profile picture, but like the cover photo is like, it's like that. It's like when you major in something and you minor in something
Right.
else. It's like the minor might be something really cool, but you're always thinking about like, I majored in physics.
Right.
You know, oh, he minored in arithmetic.
I never really cared much for the background photos and all that crap until one time I made a fake account. Well, I made an account that was mine, but I was Mike Pants. And I made it all like Mike Pence, like the thumbnail, and like the background was like
Mike
an American
Pence.
flag. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I would go to random things and I would like say stuff on posts about Mike Pence. Just like dumb shit, like I love potatoes, and people would be like, "Yeah, Mike Pence."
Did Mike Pence get a good following?
And people were like agreeing
People
with
were
him,
biting.
right? And then
good.
like 3 days later, that account was deleted, and I've not been the same since.
I wouldn't either because that's kind of infiltrating on you.
It was fun.
Yeah, Mike Pence, dude. That's too good to be.
Me and my brother called Mike Pence Mike Pants since we were kids.
You guys have known him since you were kids,
Well, he's been running. What was he before? He was governor of Indiana.
right? I remember that's when I knew him was when he
Right.
Because 2012, I had regular TV,
And like he
So
was
he
doing
popped up on
other
the debates.
he was doing other stuff before that. I forget exactly what, but he's always been running commercials for a while for, senator.
He's a handsome man. I gotta say that he's got a very chiseled, like the white hair.
He does look like a marble statue.
Like he's like, but it's like I think he's very conflicted on like who he's supposed to be. I think it's gonna be like he kind of seems like the emperor, but I think he's more of like a Vader character to where he's like he's accidentally evil. I think that maybe Mike Pence should have,
Accidentally evil.
like he
That's a
got
good band name.
accidentally evil. But I see these. Have you ever watched some of these political videos where they're just talking about whatever?
Yeah.
And Mike Pence will be there, and then old Prez Trump, and then Prez Trump is very animated. He is who he is.
Yeah.
And then Pence looks like a cardboard cutout. Like I don't think Mike Pence goes to these things. I think they have a cardboard cutout of him that they put in the chair,
You said they could be.
and that's it.
He is from the Midwest.
He's so good at just being there,
Yeah.
being there. That's all he has to be. It's like
I bet he doesn't high five for shit.
no, I don't think so.
Calling you out.
We're calling you out on that, Pants. And if you want to give the dudes a high five, that's good. We'll give you a high five. I'll high five anybody.
I will give anybody a high five.
I will high five anybody.
If you put your hand up around me, I will give you a high five.
You're gonna get it. If you're, within reason.
And if I present to you a high five and you don't high five,
Then I know that you were a person that should have been high fived in the first place.
exactly, and I should not associate myself with you.
And that's the point on offering a high five to anybody, because then you can find out what kind of people.
Exactly.
I'm the kind of person who lived just enough outside the city to where when I wave, if you don't wave back, I get it.
Right.
You're a punk.
Right.
That's just the way it is.
But if I'm in like a small area, I always wave to people, and they're like, "Oh, this dude waved to me."
It's a matter of just.
This is being nice.
Yeah, and it's
spreading a little
connected-
sunshine.
But the funny thing is when you've waved to someone, and then you see them like moments later, like say an hour or two later, like you run into them at work again, and there's that moment of like, oh, we've already done this. Like if you say, oh, hey, how you doing again? They'll be, hey, still doing good.
Right.
Like is it a 24-hour window that you can say hey to somebody again?
I always say hey to my guys, my dudes.
More than once?
More than once? What do you mean? Like in the same day?
Well, like in my situation, I work in like a factory.
Right.
So it's a big area. So
You
like,
work in a box with the same people that you see constantly.
but sometimes I won't see anyone in certain areas because I'm not having to go to that area in the building. But sometimes I'm around the building like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
And on those days, like early in the morning, I'll be like, "Oh, hey, Mike, how's it going?" And he'll be like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" And then we'll walk past each other. And then 2 hours later go by, and I'm starting to walk past Mike again, and I'm like kind of ignoring Mike because
Right,
like,
I got you. I've
already had this
I got
moment,
you.
and then he's like doing the same, like, and everyone's will be like, "Oh, hey, Mike," and they're like, And then there's that moment of, "Oh shit, I forgot."
I think it's the eye contact bit. Like once you make eye contact, like me and another guy at work, we always wave each other across the shop, like walk about, do a stupid little wave.
Right.
That's what we do.
But I mean, at what point is it monotonous and repetitive?
After, if I got to wave to you twice, after we've already had our initial "What's up" in the morning. I mean, I think one wave after official acknowledgement for the day is a pretty good ratio of acknowledgement throughout the day.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. I think that's enough saying, "Hey, what's up?"
Right.
Not much. All right.
Cool, man. I'm going to go do my job. And if I see you, I'm going to wave to you once, and I'm going to go do my job. But if I see you again...
Sometimes you really make somebody think you're crazy when you see them, and 2 hours later, like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" Like you haven't seen them in days again.
That could be funny. I couldn't pull that off at my place.
Oh, yeah, because you're pretty tight-knit. There's
We're
like
pretty-
maybe, 20 people?
Barely.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty tight-knit.
Mhm.
Mine, there's like 75 on my shift.
Right.
You know, and then it's like there's 3 of them. So that's a lot of people.
That's right. So
That's a lot of bread.
A lot of bread. Speaking of bread, I think we're getting down to the heel of this loaf.
Yes.
And we should probably drop this off here soon.
Yeah, we're going to drop this off like a loaf in the old throne.
Loaf
the
in the
Game
Throne.
of Thrones.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's watching that. I forgot about that.
For real skis, we had the Midwest Contraband. We're
Yeah.
listening to them still.
Yeah.
The No Pit Cherries made the video.
But I don't think they know it. If they do, cool.
We'll let them know.
If we're cool, whatever. We'll be
Well,
cool.
you guys are good. I like them. I've heard that name for a long time. I
Right.
feel like they've been established for quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. This is season 2. This is episode 1.
Of season 2 of Dudes,
Tunes,
and Brews.
and Bruce. And we're going to close this episode by cracking a shot.
Oh,
of
snaps.
Fireball.
Oh, schnapps. May as well.
Oh, hey! Where'd you come from?
Oh, I've been here the whole time.
Josh and Harlow's, yeah, they're the dudes, and they're worth your follows. So go ahead and subscribe to. They'll pick you up when you're feeling blue. So chin up and let's